Okay, are we up? Are we live? Maybe. Perhaps. I think we might be. Alright. Are we live? Maybe. Yep, there it is. There's my confirmation. So let's share this out so people know. Do a bit of a pre-stream, I guess. Even though I still have no idea what to talk about. Or what to do. Ooh, Cody. This background music is so cheery and catchy. Do 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 do. I don't want to go to work today. The weather's nasty. I don't want to be on the road. It's gonna suck. Did I hit Twitter with this? I think I did. Yep, speedrun is up. Alright. Guys, I just don't know what to do. Ooh, Fortnite Twitch Prime Pack. Ooh, I can get free stuff for Fortnite, except I don't have Fortnite. Or maybe I should get Fortnite. What do you think? Fortnite worth it? Maybe? Is it free? I don't know. Let's see what to do. What to do? Oh, should I get Fortnite? Or should I not get Fortnite? Get Fortnite, not get Fortnite. Just get the free package to find out the free package sucks. Oh, at 2:22 I shall start. Come on, 2:22. Come on, 2:22. You can do it. Come on, 2:22. You know you wanna. Come on, 2:22. Oh. Oh, almost there. Don't move. I'll go get you a towel. Terrible. Come on, 2:22. 2:22. Come on, 2:22. How can you be so far away? There it is, 2:22. All right, let's do this. 2:22. Start. What is your name? Okay. I'm gonna get through all the stuff we've already seen. This is why this is called a speed run. But I'm gonna do different choices than last time. I see you knew that I didn't see this yet. My mom used to love the song. So it was popular over 40 years ago. It's really not new at all. When she's glaring at me, I don't think that was the best way to handle things. Silence falls. Oh good, we're almost there. The car is slowing down and turning into what I assume is their personal barracks. I only guess so, since I can't see the outside of the car. The silence we've had since the radio incident is broken by a sharp noise. Here Zhong is using more Freddie Mercury for a ringtone. Excuse me, I need to take this call. Just turning around, driver's on her phone. Figured maybe I should speak to Eunji. So if I'm staying here, I'm guessing you guys must have extra rooms? Be a military base. They could have a lot of extra space. Hell, they were just barely phasing out those Quonset huts when I was going through boot camp. Most of me in a broom closet or something, alright? Don't be so ridiculous, cocaine. You won't be in a closet. Are all soldiers in America so dumb? No wonder Glorious Leader says we'll be conquering you soon. Did you just imply your country is planning on attacking my country? Wait, we already saw all this. Because, like, how does he not know this? I'm still stunned that he doesn't know the difference between North Korea and South Korea. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be to not know the difference between North Korea and South Korea? Like, what rock are you living under? You live under such a deep rock, you should have thought that Freddie Mercury was new. Alright, but we've already read all this. Let's see. What did I choose last time? I think I did. There we go. I chose like the bottom choices last time, so I'll choose top this time. Functional connection to secondary power source for emergencies. That would give a better solution than cutting power every day. Shows what you know. Glisser earned his doctorate at prestigious Pyongyang Institute of Technological Sciences. Sounds like when Dr. Doom got his doctorate degree from Latavia, whatever the name of his country that he runs. Yeah, sign why? No, he said not to worry about it. That no one in the world would ever be able to understand the genius in his plan. After all, he does hold a number of degrees in physics and discovered a ninth planet from the sun. You mean Pluto? It's not even a planet. Never mind. Let's talk about something. But it is planet. It's a planet again. Pluto's a planet. Na 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 na. Again. I don't think arguing will get them to see my point. What do we do? Wait for electricity to come back on. I mean, I guess we could all just take a nap. You have group napping in the United States? Not really. Well, not at least after kindergarten. But just meant as a way to pass time, not as a group activity. We are missing some ingredients for the kimchi. Oh, I saw this. We go to the store, find out it's all plastic. Let's see, last time I shared, I went like one day with this person, one day with that person. I think this time I'll focus on Eunji. I didn't go to this one with Eunji. We'll go to this with Eunji, and I did not go to this one. Called Yangato. How about we go there for the day? So I'll be the one taking you out then. Dress comfortably and bring your phone and wallet. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get a whole day of games. My phone? Anyway, games? What kind of games? Will we get to participate? Afraid not, you'll only be spectators. Jakarta is home to a 30,000 seat multi-purpose stadium. Well, that's fine too. What we'll be watching? Baseball? Basketball? Original leader forbid we ever host Americanized sports at one of our beloved stadiums. But isn't the glorious leader a huge basketball fan? He is, actually. We all have our faults. But we'll be watching the world's game at Yangago Stadium. You don't mean football? Football? I played back in high school. Oh man, I didn't even know you guys liked football here. Touchdowns, the court. They mean soccer, you jackass. Touchdowns? I'm talking about the most glorious game ever invented. You don't mean soccer, right? Yes, they mean soccer. Now you've done it. Then by doing G, it appears everything in her body from her teeth to her fists are clenched in anger for some reason. What did you say? Look, I don't hate soccer or anything, but if I wanted to watch overpaid guys fake injuries, I'd rather... You did it again. Did what? Whoa! Eunji has grabbed me by the collar and is barking in my face. This man would have crapped his pants by now or humidified his silkies. Call the greatest game on earth soccer one more time and you'll be drinking your kimchi through the straw. Calm down, Eunji. We call it soccer in America because we have a different manly sport called football. Well, there was that one guy who called it European kickball, but that never caught on. I'm well aware of your country's particularly bad habit of bastardizing football and thinking your form of it is superior. By the time you leave this country, you'll never utter the word soccer again, this I swear. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Eunji, be nicer. Remember, part of your low citizen scores were due to bad social interaction. This is a chance to improve on those and learn how to act around boys. Don't say that out loud as if I wanted to interact with stupid guys. So I'm the guinea pig, then. A cute guinea pig, though. Aw, cute? Now you're just making fun of me. Speak for yourself, Zhang. It's not like I feel that way too, stupid. You never were a good liar, Eunji. It's okay to tell him he's handsome. Americans are vain in that way. He'll appreciate it, even if you didn't mean it. Even though you do. Thanks? We can discuss your relative attractiveness some other time. Right now, we need to get ready and head over to Yangago. Roger. Let me grab my things and we can head out. Roll out. Do you want to change your shirt to something with red or white in it? Those are the colors of the home club there. If you don't have something, you will have to get your shirt on the way. Oh, is it not okay to just wear what I already have on? Of course not. Spectators of the home team must wear their colors. Anything less would not be a true display of unity. Oh, bummer, I was just about to change to my American flag shirt. That was a joke. That was a joke. Everyone seems to be laughing. That was a joke, you know. Sorry up and change already. You're wasting time. At this rate, we won't get very good seats for the first match. Got it. Hurry up. Oh, mighty soccer snob. I leap in, run into the bedroom before Eunji can say do anything at my light jest. Finding that it's kind of fun and a little scary to push her buttons some. Checking my suitcase, it looks like I didn't pack any red or white shirts. You totally had white shirts. We've said before that you put on a plain white shirt, you jackass. When red baker, I guess I can zip that up and blend in. Hope it doesn't get too hot, but at least if it rains, I'm covered. Grab my wallet and rather poor excuse for a passable cell phone, I make my way back out. So, you have a death wish, I see. Pretty much expected her to be fuming just a bit. I didn't expect it to be so cute, though. Especially the way her nose wrinkles. Oh, Death, how are you in for your sweet embrace? Don't make fun of me! In front of my eye, I can see Jean giggle a little bit. You see me meet to my sister's Char. Certainly manages to frighten the soldiers around her, though. I can't help it if they're pathetic wimps who can't handle me. Alright, let's just get going. The driver is waiting for us. Before I can say anything more, Eunji grabbed my hand and just dragged me out the doorway. Fortunately, it's not too long to walk to the car. The driver's waiting and he raises his eyebrows just a little at the sight of Eunji leading me by the hand. And now we know why, because it's her daddy. I swear I think I heard him mutter, whipped already under his breath. Terrible. Quickly, get in. Driver, to Yangako right away. Driver nods and gets in, the car fires up, or sporters more like, and we're on our way. Not too long after, the partition between the front seat and back seat drops, allowing me to view the driver such as it is. I have no idea how horrible the roads are here. Practically driving on a bare rock garden. It's bumpy as hell too, my head is probably like I'm on a metal concert. Alright, rock out! Apologies for the bumpy ride, we are excited to get paving sometime in the near future. Well, that's good. By the check, I don't think it's going to get cold, in fact it'll likely get hot. Truth is, the only thing close to the red or white shirt I brought with me. Mostly in case it rained. I guess if it gets too hot, I could look around and buy a t-shirt or jersey or something. You can likely find you a suitable t-shirt, but no one but official players may wear team jerseys. It's almost like blasphemy. Really, in America, people wear team jerseys all the time. It's like a silly place. People aren't on the team wearing the team's uniform. Speaking of uniforms, I just noticed something. Why are you wearing yours? Thought we were all supposed to wear red or white, and you'll get decked out for parade. That's because I am supporting my team through solidarity. My team is the April 25th Sports Club, which belongs to the People's Army. Since you're not part of our army, you just need to wear their team colors. Okay, I guess I understand. You ever play, football? No, there was never enough interest in women's football club. I ended up on the volleyball team a couple of times. I can see that. You certainly had the build for volleyball. What do you think you're saying? You look like a good volleyball player. You know, some people just like they belong in a certain sport when you see them. I see you and I think volleyball. I see. Like how you'd make a good sumo wrestler? Oh, bird! Maybe I was just going to say that you had the legs for volleyball, but I bet you just like shouting, SPIKE! During the game. Wait, do you mean to tell me you've been staring at my legs? It's not my fault your uniforms are basically miniskirts. Why are your uniforms so short anyway? Fabric shortage. We all had to make sacrifices. Right, and next you're going to tell me that all the men soldiers just wear booty shorts? Of course not. They are, as you say it, commandos, is that right? First off, do not stand too close to Korean military guys. Anyway, I'm just saying that you have to have the body type of volleyball player, that's all. Don't read too much into it, it's a compliment. Americans have odd ways of complimenting people. Better shift subject before she combats me over that too. So who's playing today? The main event features April 25th and a friendship game against Ertrium FC from Mongolia. There will be a ceremony featuring performances to honor the Workers' Party. Leading up the event are two of DPR Career League games. Kigwacha Sports Club will play against Rokeng Sports Club to start. That'll be followed by... I'm not even going to try that. Sports Club against Pyongyang City Sports Club. That's a lot of football for one day. It is in celebration of a prestigious school event from the Workers' Party. As a result, they wanted to make a whole day of it. You should be thankful. With hours of entertaining football as well as musical performances. So what event is being celebrated? Workers' Party secret. I can't tell you. Can't or won't. Yes! I think you don't know all... No, and all you can care about is not football. So perceptive and such a sharp tongue. You should give it something better to do. Wait, did you just make a... Ow. Before I can fetch my thought, Eunji shoved the sour lollipop in my mouth. What did you do that for, and why on earth are you just carrying around lollipops? To give your tongue something better to do. You seem disappointed by this. And because I like candy. I'm sweet like that. Sweet is that word I would use, but... You know, Eunji might know far more English than she led me to believe. So how long until we get to the stadium? Not too much farther, we're getting close to the Yonggate Bridge. If you look out that way, you can see Yangako International Hotel. It's the second largest building in Korea, and many tourists stay there. It features a revolving restaurant on the 47th floor, as well as various entertainment venues in the basement. Nearby is Pyongyang International Cinema Hall, which hosts the Pyongyang International Film Festival every 2 years. What festival? That sounds neat. What's the next one slated for? It's actually later this year, but unfortunately not during your visit. Aw. allowing more Western films to be shown. That's good, right? Your film students would be able to learn from the films being made by the West. I'm guessing they don't have film students. You have it backwards, Yankee. Glorious Slater graciously brings the most films he thinks has potential, and he personally edits them so the product is even better. You mean the scripts, right? No, he takes physical copy of the film and makes it his ingenious edits. Only then is it fit to be shown at our film festival and around the world. He edits the shit out of them, doesn't he? And there first, must this be a Polaroid photo? It's of her standing next to a movie poster for what should be the popular superhero movie General America. That he's had the North Korean flag poorly edited onto his uniform. Oh god, no. And this next one, it looks like they edited a terrible CGI into the original Star Battles. No, wait, that was our fault. Oh, yeah, terrible. It's supposed to look familiar, but they've been altered badly at that. I've seen better edits than Micro-Hard Painter. Aha, Micro-Hard, Microsoft, I get it. Anyways, well, of course it was altered. Glorious Leader edited the film and then had the posters changed accordingly. This is so wrong on so many levels. Next thing you know, oh god help me, less photos instead of a Titanic ship. Looks like someone edited an American submarine launching torpedoes towards it. These certainly add a new perspective to my favorite movies. Of course they do. The Glorious Leader himself oversees all of the production. Hey wait, didn't the Glorious Leader's father kidnap some South Korean director to make movies for him? Ooh, not what you should say. Of course not. He came here willingly. That's why he escaped when he was in Vienna, right? No, it was... driver, go faster! Eunji kicks the seat. It's always funny to make her fret, but one of these days she'll probably stab me. Heh, I should be careful. Well, enough ruining my favorite films. You look really good in all those photos. I think that's the first time I've seen you out of your uniform. Why are you complimenting me all of a sudden? Time to go retreat. Anyway, it looked really nice. It really looked nice. That's not appropriate. Just what sort of girl do you think I am? Oh. See, this is a new choice I didn't get last time. Sophisticated leader of high moral standing. North Korea, the player doesn't make the choices make the player. Or something like that. You forgot intelligent. Anyway, you should learn how to take a compliment. Got the winner, we're about to cross over the bridge onto the island. We'll be there shortly. I got a text from HQ. There'll be intermission between the first two games. We can go to the revolving restaurant and get lunch there if you'd like. Might even find some souvenirs there. Sure, sounds like a plan. A few minutes later, we're pulling into the parking lot of Yangako Stadium. Before we even step out of the car, I can feel the intensity of the midday sun. Should be able to get decent seats for the first match if we hurry. I'm already regretting my choice of wearing a jacket. I can already feel sweat dripping down my forehead. I'm gonna go into a couple flights of stairs before isn't helping either. Is any water around here? I'm getting pretty hot. Told you not to wear that jacket. Why didn't you listen? Because I didn't have a t-shirt in the colors you insisted on me wearing. Well, I did until you burned it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go pick up some drinks. I don't want you to miss out on the game, though. That's uncharacteristically thoughtful of you, but I'll go get some water. I sit and wait while Eunji heads back into the concourse to get water. I'm really getting hot in this jacket, but there's nothing to be done. If I take it off, Eunji will be mad that I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt, so I'll be storing my own sweat for this game. Lovely. There you go, I got a maximum amount of bottles allowed, 2 each. There's a bottle of water, it seems okay. It's imported from China, so you'll be fine drinking it. Great, I'm down over here. I never imagined Korea could get this hot. As I go to drink, what sounds like a huge cheer from... erupts from the... Yeah, they screwed that up. Looking at the field, the first two teams to take the pitch are walking out and warming up. Right before it sounded like a great cheer, I don't see a lot of enthusiasm from the crowd. Speakers. Most are sitting and chatting or reading something. Part of crowd noise. I'm sorry, come again? The cheer that erupted was from a recording. Everyone here is pretty much staring at their feet. Well, the PA worker was just trying to pump up the crowd. Pump up the volume, jam, jam, jam. While pounding the cheer, the team's entering. It's quite normal. I would say it's not, but Seattle Seahawks got busted for that. I think the Falcons got busted for that. There's a couple teams that have gotten busted for that, so... Actually, kind of normal. We'll be starting the match soon. Care to place a wager? Seems highly unfair. I know nothing about the teams playing. I don't know one of the teams doesn't have some star player. Other players on the teams are Korean. I mean, how do I know if one team has a superior player? Something like you're afraid of making a wager. I don't mind betting when I have an idea what I'm betting on. We aren't wagering much, just who picks the lunch tab. Fine, you're on. Who's playing again? Sports club is acting as the away team, and they are in all white uniforms. Sports club is the home team. They're all in the green jerseys. Anything else you can tell me about the teams? There's a team owned by the Ministry of People's Security. They're usually very good and have won many league titles. It's from the city of Sinuju, whatever. And shares a border with the Chinese city Dangang. They had a streak of league titles in the 90s, but haven't been a good since. Just pick a team, you get the other, and whichever team loses, that person buys lunch. Yes, now hurry before they kick off. That's some of those banned Chinese Olympians. Although it's owned by a government security group. We're gonna go with the security group. There's a team to take back here. A government security group who owns them. I'll bet they have all sorts of data on who to get for the team. Maybe so, though usually April 25th has the best recruiting data. It's generally why they're so successful, though armor whatever is usually in the mix. When they change my mind, I'll ride whatever to a free lunch. Don't count your chickens before they're beheaded. One of the best young Korean players in the league. Why didn't you tell me this before I made my choice? Why didn't you ask? Well played. All is fair in loving who has to buy kimchi. Signifying the start of the match. Both teams are pretty good, and the match goes along evenly at first. Kimura Beta has a striker named Minju Woo, who really can boot the ball. Surprisingly, when he scores on a hard kick from just inside the penalty arc, Eunji goes nuts. Thought you were an April 25th fan. Why so bushes for Minju Woo? He is a young player I mentioned earlier. I appreciate his powerful kicks, but yes, April 25th is my team. She thinks he's cute. Maybe we can join them next year. I believe he becomes a free agent after this season. That is pretty cool the way Eunji gets into the game. Almost as rabid as any college football fan, cheering, screaming at the refs, throwing things at the field. By halftime, whatever has tied the score at 1-up, and I think I may have sweated off half my body weight in this jacket. Dragged down my second bottle and wiped my brow. Still not enough, I'm melting like ice in the microwave. So when I feel like passing out, Eunji hands me another bottle of water. You look like you need this more than I do. Yeah, at least you're not overheating. Thanks for looking out for me, though. Uh-oh, what do I got? Go away. Alright, back to the game. Wait, why do you think I'm looking out for you? Just can't have you dying in the middle of the stands or cause an international incident. So I'm doing it for the glorious leader's sake, not yours, so stop talking about it already. Eunji already gets so defensive, I smell at her anyways. Game resumes just like a few minutes later. It's finally, but Minju Woo sinks the ball on the outside past the defenders and buries a shot in the far corner of the net with 8 minutes left. That doesn't mean much. Alright, sorry. But later the match is over with whatever, victorious at 2-1. I'm sure whoever I picked, the other team would lose. Or the team would lose no matter who I picked. Pure Southern American owes this their data free lunch. Later I've been, I'll gladly pay my wager. Let's go. I'd like to see if we can get you a shirt before we eat. You look stupid hot over there. Oh, so now I'm stupid hot now, eh? Shut up, stupid! You're too easy to mess with. Come on, let's go. Ooh, fancy. We head out and meet the driver and we're off to an international hotel. Doesn't take too long to get there. There are barely any cars on the road. Once there, we head to the gift shop to poke around for a t-shirt. My wandering eyes go to a nice book display and I can't resist heading to it. Small section has headers like a typical bookstore. Fiction, non-fiction, autobiography. Glance at the titles, they might as well be marked as propaganda. Sunrise Leader, from poverty to people's champion. Crush invaders! Amorous... Yeah, let's go look for a t-shirt. Terrible. There's a rack of shirts over here we can look through. I will go and check out the selection. There isn't much to speak of. Most are plain and not in my size. I managed to finally find a red t-shirt with 4.25 in weight on it. That's actually a little big on me, but it's better than wearing a windbreaker. Guess this one will work. Very nice. This is official t-shirt of April 25th. I approve. I purchased it for a relatively reasonable price, I think, and go change into it, wrapping my jacket around my waist by the sleeves. And then we take the elevator to the Roving Restaurant. I noticed that for some reason the buttons in the elevator are skipped from floor 4 to 6. Hey, why does the elevator not have a button for floor 5? Unlucky number, so we skipped over it. That's a new one. I've heard of number 13 being unlucky, but never 5. I'm not sure, but that is why there's no 5th floor. That's actually common for a lot of places. 13, 5, 8, just different countries have different superstitions. When we get to the floor with a Roving Restaurant, we are immediately led to a table. It's fairly extensive, offering a variety of Korean dishes. What would you say I should order here? Recommend the Korean. Terrible. I just meant what I want to know what was good on their menu. The cold buckwheat noodles are good. They come topped with vegetable pork and whatever that is. The barbecued meats are usually good, but stay away from the dog meat. So that's just not a myth. And dog is served in Korea? Well, why not? Meat is meat, be it from cow, dog, or horse. And a person? Sanctions aren't that bad. I think I'll stick to kimchi and the buckwheat noodles. As you wish. I know, like, they get a bad rap for the dog thing, but it's not like they're going to people's backyards and shooting their dogs and taking them. No, it's like, these dogs specifically bred for this. It's like, but they're so cute. It's like, but you can say the same thing about cows and chickens and pigs and all that. No, they're being red and raised and bred for the specific use of meat. Doesn't matter if it's a dog, a cow, or a pig, or a bunny. Although I've never actually had dog, but I've had rat, I've had grasshopper. Chocolate-covered grasshopper is delicious. Anyways, the waiter comes and takes her order. Eunji must be hungry. She orders barbecue chicken. Hope it's chicken anyways. For long, her order arrives and we settle in to eat. Nom 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 nom. How does it taste? Is it good? Thinking about it, I've had far better, but it's certainly plentiful. Sort of makes me feel guilty, though, considering the lack of food I've seen. It's good, though. The kimchi you made for me was better. You like my kimchi that much? You flatter me. My kimchi can't compare to this 5-star cuisine you're eating now, so please don't say such things. Then I tell you how to learn to take compliments? I'm sorry, I'm just, not used to people complimenting me. Let's continue as we converse over a few different things. Once you get to know her, Eunji isn't so hard to talk with, though she still gets special at compliments. Well, I noticed that we've stayed into the second game. Then we're missing a second game, Eunji. Not that I mind. Talking here with you was more enjoyable than watching football. Let's head back then, so we don't miss April 25th's game. Finishing up, we head back to the car and go back to the stadium. We get there just second half starts, not that it matters. Pyongyang Sports Club is already up 6-0. Holy shit. Such a lopsided score, the rest seem to have swallowed their whistles, and the game goes by much faster with barely any stoppage time. In the end, Pyongyang SC beats whatever 9-0. As the teams leave the field, the PA guy gets on horn with information. Please stay seated. In 10 minutes, we will have a performance by the #1 Korean idol, Park Brio. Really? They managed to get her on the schedule for this? This is wonderful. Is she that good? I never heard of her. Her songs are all over the true Korea, though we haven't really exposed her music to the West yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before she tops your musical videographic television. MTV, I don't have enough heart to tell her how wrong that statement was. Beyond the fact that the channel hasn't shown music videos since the 1990s, that is. True. Well, I'll look forward to it then. A few minutes later, a makeshift set has been put up, and Idol has been brought out. She's cute, and decked out in obvious Korean attire, complete with a glorious leader t-shirt. Music kicks in, and it's definitely rough. The sound quality is like something off an old phonograph. When her cue comes, Park Review starts her singing. 99 Soviet balloons floating in the Korean sky. Another splendid hit song penned by the glorious leader. This song is basically as old as the guy. I mean, this was a huge hit, in Germany, 1983. What did he write as a baby in German? Oh god, the singer's even wearing the same jacket from the original music video. I don't know why you keep doubting glorious leader's songwriting ability. There's no way he'd borrow a song from the West for our idols. Well, she's a pretty singer, and I guess they say copying is the biggest form of flattery. I wonder exactly call this audition flattering. They could update the sound equipment that she might sell in the States. Suppose a goodwill tour by her would be good for our world. It might brighten the spirits of others to see the top Korean idol perform. I just nod and smile. I don't think she actually knows that the rest of the world has been leaving Korea behind. For decades, it appears from the look of their pop idol. Park Review performs 3 songs, all covers the pop's 80 songs before finishing her set. To their credit, she does have the audience eating from the palm of her hand. Although these people look hungry enough to eat from my hand too, or just eat my hand if Eunji wasn't here. When she bows, I feel like the crowd cheering in earnest for her the first time. Time for the main event then. You said this was friendly, right? Yes, April 25th is hosting whatever from Mongolia in a friendship game. I don't know the level of the competition, but April 25th is a premier rated team, so what's your bet? And then my last question of maybe we should just enjoy watching this. Fair enough. Looks like the first match of the day was the best of the lot. April 25th is clearly better team, scoring 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. By halftime it's 5-1. April 25th is already sent in substitutions to lessen the damage. This match is pretty much settled. Yes, but I'd like to stay and watch it until the end. I don't get to see many football matches with my work in the military. It's really nice to get out, and I've had a nice time with you. Hey, I've had fun too, so sure, let's stay and finish watching the curb stomp. Second half seems to fly by. It's now 25, decimates some Mongolian visitors. Once the score settled 8-2 for the final, we walk back to the car. It's starting to get dark, and Eunji yawns as we sit down to go home. Feeling tired? A little. You wouldn't mind if I took a nap, would you? Not at all. This late, it's want to be a nap, just be sleeping. Seconds later, she's nodded off. A few more minutes later, and she's nuzzled her sleeping head on my shoulder. On one hand, it's nice. On the other hand, she started drooling. Guy could have a worse day. Yawn. I feel my eyelids getting heavy as well. Shh. 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 After what feels like no more than a minute, I'm snapped awake as the driver slams on the brakes. We have arrived home, American pig dog. And I gently nudge Eunji. Hey, Sleeping Beauty, we're back. Thanks for letting me nap. I should be able to get dinner together. Sounds like a plan. It's been about an hour since we arrived from our first date expedition in Korea. Eunji insisted on cooking dinner for everyone, and Zhang's in her room writing in a diary. We're on the floor just staring at the ceiling. It's gray. Looks like the roof may have leaked on the top, so I think there's some mold damage. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. I heard that Korean had a thriving nightlife scene. Apparently that's in Seoul, in what Zhang and Eunji called the occupied area country. Oh, I've already read all this. So let's get through all that. Dun, 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 dun. Stick with Eunji. And we've already seen all this. That's why it's a speed run. Oh, I said that last time, so I'll tell us the church salute. Since this is new. It would be best to crush this little fancy lie and let Eunji in on the truth. Frankly, I'm surprised she bought the story told in the first place, as it's really lame. Tell me something, Eunji. Do you really think the American sailors enjoy being held prisoner in a communist foreign nation? Well, look at them playing poker in the other photo. They were showing us a nice time even though they were spying on our country. Can't let you be ignorant of this any longer. It's hurting my brain. Ignorant of what? In America, when someone shows you an extended middle finger, they aren't giving you the Hawaiian good luck sign. Oh, did it get renamed to something else then? Not really. It was never named that to begin with. There's a lot of terms for it. The Detroit salute comes to mind, or the California howdy. So they're saying hello in the photos? That doesn't seem so bad. No, it's not that either. Maybe this will help. What have you been taught by your government about people from Detroit? That it's an easy one. People from Detroit are among the rudest and most arrogant people in the world. I figured that was a perception of them here, so follow that logic now. If people from Detroit are rude and arrogant, what would you expect a hand signal called the Detroit salute to be? A sign of respect or a sign of contempt? I suppose it would have to be something mean, wouldn't it? Exactly. Basically signaling just your middle finger at somebody as showing scorn or contempt for that person or people. The sailors are basically telling the Koreans, screw you guys for not sending us home by giving them the Detroit salute in the photo. Are you making fun of me now by telling me a lie? That isn't close to what the government has told us or what's in our history books. Can't always trust the government. I can't count how many times the government told us little white lies. It only ends at Roswell. If you like your doctor, you can keep him. No new taxes. Maybe they just didn't know it was an insulting gesture at the time, and they don't want to feel embarrassed at the lack of knowledge. When she rubs her chin thoughtfully, scratches her head a little bit, and finally replies, Oh, what do you know? Guess you think you're Mr. Smarty Socks or something. That's Smarty Pants, and anyways, you can choose not to believe me. But I am telling you, in no polite words, these seamen were telling you guys to fuck off with that finger. Whatever! It's not like, well, we still catch them, so ha! When she sticks her tongue out and gives me the Detroit salute. Ha! I can do it too, well, just don't tell Zhang and you learned it from me. Ha! Let's just go and see the artifacts and documents before I toss you into the harbor. You could clean the starboard side of the ship since you love it so much. As much as I love you, Eunji. She gasps and gives me a shocked look. You shouldn't say things like that out in the blue. It makes me feel all... I think she'd blush. I was hoping to catch her off guard with that one. About to tell her I was only teasing when she grabs my hand, but with a little less force than usual. That surprises me since I'm used to her grabbing and yanking at it like two Marines fighting over the last big crayon. That's not an game into in case you're wondering, you fucking weeaboos. Well, okay, let's go see the stuff, yeah. When she nods and leads me up to the code room. This be part I've already seen. Yep. God, this game is hilarious. This game is really well read, really well made. The jokes, the writing is great. It's not even that expensive. If you have the chance, go to Steam and get it. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's right, because I walked in on her. So what the fuck was that? And then to here with Eunji, but we've already seen this. Do I have to make a choice? Gunny! God, I'm easily amused. The reason I didn't even know about this game is... Oh, hello. I guess this is it. Yep, we do this. Up Eunji. Still going for Eunji this time. Kick me in the head, both of them. I nonchalantly walk over and grab her bag. It's pretty light despite the size of the case. Why are you picking up my suitcase? I thought I'd help you with it by taking it to the car for you. I don't really need the help. I'm not the stressed out darling who can't carry your own bag. Why must you be so rude, Eunji? He's just trying to be nice to you. So interested in his niceness, then why don't you have him carry your case? If you wanted to do, I'd let him, but he wanted to help my sister. How can I complain? I didn't mean to get you two fighting. I'd be glad to carry your bag, Jean. Next time, cocaine. Deal! Okay, you two little squirrels, stop... little squirrels. Stop being mushy and let's move. So I've been running this way. We got the bags and the trunk. I'm about to head to the train station. Our train station will be short. The train will take us to the city of Xi'an, where we'll get into another car. When there's Mount Piku, has our driver come with us as well. Now he has other plans, so still on the trip, he decided to do something else. Who's going to drive us? Eunji, but we've already seen all this. Sit next to Eunji. Next to Eunji, makes sense. Zhang is less likely to beat me up for snapping her. Heck, she'll probably be happy, right? I belly on over to the seat next to Eunji and sit down next to her. Can't believe you chose to sit next to me. Why can't you? Well, there's a seat open next to Zhang, and I figured you would naturally go sit next to her. Why? I've done nothing but hang out with you this time. What the heck? Sorry, guys. And back. I could go move the next to her if you're uncomfortable. No, don't! I mean, it's okay. It's not like I'm happy you chose to sit next to me. But it would be a pain for you to move now, so just stay here next to me, okay? Still can't be honest with him, can you? Well, it's his own fault for sitting with me instead of you. You know, you'll eventually push him away if you keep acting like that. Acting like what? You know I'm not very good with guys, especially attractive for... You admit I'm attractive then? No! I mean, yes, but, shut up! Oh, Eunji, when will you ever learn? You shut up too. Don't be a hurt loser because a cute guy sat next to me. Nonsense, I'm happy for you. Wish you long life together and many babies. Could we just get through this outing before even thinking about sleeping with your sister? Are you saying you want me? I see no reasonable answer that gets me out of this with any grace or dignity, so I shall instead close my eyes and pretend I have come down with a case of narcolepsy. Narcolepsy isn't an illness. Can't hear you because of narcolepsy. Yes, I have come down with the narcolepsy too. You two are such a cute couple. And I think this is where we got... Yeah, alright. I already saw this. I'll do another speedrun tomorrow where I go for Zhong. First! I'm going to go on ahead and check out the hot spring, meet you both there. Want to go over the hot spring first then? I'm sure the spring is already hot. I mean, it's a name after all. He has an ulterior motive, I know it. My ulterior motive is to relax in hot spring, not hurry up and wait for my vacation to start. And now I'm going to go to the spring despite Eunji's protest. Once there, I step into the changing station, strip down and wrap a towel around myself. Once I'm at the spring, I take it off. Step into the spring, I relax back and just soak in the warmth, mixed with the cool air outside. It makes for a pleasant experience. About 10 minutes later, the girls step out and join just their bathing suits. Uh-oh. It's like cocaine is already nice and relaxed. Oh, and is that your towel over there? Well, there's a bath, right? I wasn't going to wear my towel in it. Actually, why are you two in your swimsuits? Are you saying you're naked in the spring? Uh-oh. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it in here? That's custom, like, you don't wear anything in the hot springs. Does the word modesty mean anything to you? You're supposed to be wearing a swimsuit. Come think of it, he hasn't had a swimsuit this entire trip. Yeah, I was wearing my silkies whenever I needed to go for a dip. Why would you think you needed to be naked? I thought that was a custom in places with public baths, especially in East Asia. It is. I mean, I've seen it in Japan. Not that I mind the view, in fact, it's rather, well, bold, but I think you might be too much for Eunji to handle right now. Too much for Eunji to handle? She's averting her eyes, poorly I might add. I was not looking! Stupid! Henta! I made her angry enough to shout in Japanese. That probably merits an award. Yes. No! Just don't look down, Eunji. I should say the same to you, but I'm not the one scared of naked cocaine. I'm not scared, okay? With that, the two finally joined me in the spring. Honestly, Eunji, it's really not that big a deal. You're both conspiring against me. And I think this is when the lady shows up. Here came back sung in the mineral springs. Good thing the spring is naturally heated because the air is pretty crisp around us. And very much so because it's too relaxing to bother with the conversation. It's all nice and peaceful. That is until footsteps perched the string. Picked a date with some eye candy hanging around. I notice a young female Asian has joined us in the spring. I say because she isn't exactly in proper state of undress to join us in the spring. Yeah, we already saw this. I went with green, so I'll go with blue. Eunji liking blue, though I can't remember why. Let's put on the blue one and see if I can't get a smile out of her. Out of the entertainment room I go. I like the blue robe, it's my favorite color. I know, that's why I picked it. Aw, but I never told you it was my favorite color, so how did you know? Probably because it's the color of your panties right now. No, I was thinking more about her uniform color. Yeah. There's Eunji that we know and love. Now I've had a chance to settle in, I noticed the girls aren't wearing the robes from the hotel either. They're in civilian attire and I'm the only one dressed in a shitty pastel robe. Wait, am I the one who decided on a robe? There's no way I'd be caught dead in one of those. Yes, they probably haven't been washed in years. Thanks for the warning, you two. You're ridiculous in this now. There's nothing wrong with a man wearing feminine colors. Only something wrong with him wearing a woman's robe. That explains why I was having so much trouble finding one that fit. Anyways, aren't we supposed to partake in some entertainment about now? Everybody read all this. I said went with 80s pop last time, so... But that's what Eunji likes. So I'll keep Eunji happy. Yep, this is the one that Eunji liked. Ta-da! Go away, lady! Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna stop skipping here, so wish for Eunji's happiness. Just back to the Greek government would double what they have in their bank account. Thus going to the river, I wish for Eunji's happiness. Why do you always wish like that? But I am grateful you thought of me. My whispering tends to be a bit louder than other people. Oh well, Eunji seems happy, so it's fine. We better make our way back and get to the car. If we miss the train, I'll throw everything off schedule and you might not make your flight home. Oh yes, it's getting close to your departure date, isn't it? It is, unfortunately. I've enjoyed spending the vacation with you. Maybe sometime near future you can both come to America and visit me where I live. That'd be nice, I think, but I believe it would be hard for us to go to America. Travel to foreign countries, especially enemy countries, is frowned upon in Korea. We would need outside help in order to get to America. I don't know if there's much I can do, but if I can help in any way, I will. I believe you would. That makes me happy to hear that. Maybe someday we'll take you up on that offer, but for now, let's go back home. That was pretty fun, despite the temperature resembling the time I got drilled in Alaska. I mean, when I signed up for Alaska, not drilling like that. You know what? Moving on. Trip back was pretty uneventful, so not too many people, so no cease to worry about. Time was definitely faster than the trip up there. I mean, we're actually home, and it's not even past national curfew. Go home, the girls were treated to their room, so I didn't waste much time getting into the bed. So heading back to America soon. I don't really see the need to unpack my bag from the trip. I'm just laying here on the bed, contemplating if I should go say something to the girls or just fall asleep for the night. I guess there was a third option after all. Wait until one of the girls comes see me. I'm decent, come in. So I thought I'd come see what you're up to. So roughly 6'1" or so. Don't think I'll hit any more ghost spurts. Why do you always come back at me with the lamest jokes? Do you really enjoy teasing me so much? That doesn't scream not in the mood for dad jokes. I don't know what does. Sorry, you're kind of fun to tease. It's a good thing. Guys tend to tease girls they enjoy being around. You enjoy being around me? Well, sure. Why wouldn't I? Because I am always saying mean things to you and acting like I don't like you. I never thought you really meant most of it. You seem to have a hard time expressing yourself. Plus, you just sold yourself out. Acting like I don't like you implies you, in fact, do like me. Maybe I misspoke. I'm having a hard time reading Eunji. Well, even harder than I normally do. Seems to be struggling to not fall back on her usual Sunday routine. Something the matter, you can talk with me if you want. I'll listen. I guess it's never been easy for me to say what I'm thinking. I've always been in my sister's shadow. And at the same time, I feel embarrassed for thinking that way, but still. It's her ease in picking up English, the way guys look at her. I guess I just feel inferior to her, no matter what I do. Well, then I can claim to be better than her, it would be shooting. I'm not sure why we'd feel inferior. You're your own person and cute in your own way. I am not cute. Stop that. You are cute. Won't you ever take a compliment from me? How am I ever supposed to tell you how much I like you when you won't even let me tell you you're cute? Wait, what am I admitting right now? Did I just tell Eunji I liked her? Well, I like you too. I mean, wait, no, I won't stop myself this time. Love you, Cocaine. God, I'd like to change the name to Cocaine. Anyways, she's sincere. This is coming right from her heart. She deserves a truthful answer in return. I love you too, Eunji. I'll leave you to go hit on your... Wait, did you just tell me you loved me too? Yes, I did. You're not teasing me, right? Please tell me you aren't. My heart can't take that kind of teasing. I don't tease important things like this. You are fun to be around. I've fallen head over heels for you. Smack! Eunji whoa, what? As to make sure it's real, she's tackled... what? Trying my best to return them, but she's peppering me with them like a machine gun. Hey, mind if a chance to breathe? When she rolls around, leaving me above her as I regain my breath. Oh, hello. Remember a couple nights ago when you helped me with English? Sure, I remember. What does it have to do with here now? I want to learn one more word. What other... Whoa! Hey, what sort of tour guide would I be if I didn't give you the best Korean it has to offer? Do you really just say something flirty? You might want to get used to it. I am claiming you as mine, you know. No sharing with the people, then? Of course not. I'm more equal than the rest of the populace and I don't share. Terrible. Heard about taking Sailor Shore to get a little action, but this is entirely different. I'm in love with the girl and she's in love with me and I can't leave her behind after shore leave is over. Question is how to help making this happen more in the future. I'm due to leave here in another day and I doubt she can just waltz out with me. When she's actually falling asleep on top of me, like a cat, I'm not complaining, but it might make going to the bathroom a tad difficult. I should just rest up as well in case round 2 is on the way. I heard someone moving. Must be Zhang going to the bathroom. Guess I'll get shut-eye then. Nope. Wait, Zhang came in here? Hi Zhang, fancy running into you here. Well, it is my own bedroom, you know, and you went and deflowered my little sister on my bed. Pretty nervy of you, I love it. Yeah, sorry about that. Things kinda got carried away here, and I wasn't thinking with my head. Oh, I do believe you were thinking with your head, just not the one that contains your brain. That's okay, that's what I was hoping for. You did seem to be playing matchmaker at times, didn't you? Must admit you were pretty cute. I may have to lock Eunji in a closet and have my way with you myself. I don't think Eunji would allow that. Relax, I was merely teasing. However, I'm afraid I do have something for you here that I'm not teasing you about. Moonlight, I see that she has something shining. Is that a needle? There's a certain appearance that our leader needs you to feign. For the sake of our mission, this way seems easiest. You don't have to do this. Whatever you're doing, let's just talk it out. I'm afraid I do, but don't worry, this won't kill you, probably. That she gently injects me with a needle. This will just make you go to sleep for a while, but not permanently. But why? Wait, did I... damn it, full of stars, sleepy stars. You only put in a recommended dose, right? Hey. Yes, of course I did, maybe. Let me dress him and let's take him to the rendezvous point. Can I borrow him for one night sometime, please? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's move. Okay, here we go. So groggy. Feels like I've been on a 3-day rager while on shore leave. It's so heavy. Yeah, we already read all this. Oh god, oh man, that light is barely on. It feels like in front of 1,000 suns. But this segment was giving me the world's worst hangover. A few moments more, things have to come into view. Not that there's much to see. I'm in the plainest, emptiest room I've ever been in. The only things I can barely make out are a single door and an occupied chair at the very far end of the room. And the silhouette of the figure occupying the chair, I know it's not one of the girls, too masculine looking to be Zhang Eunji. I wonder where those two are. I'd like an explanation as to why they felt the need to drag me and dragging me to God knows where. I see. You have rejoined the conscious world. Undoubtedly you have questions. Try my best to guide you through, though time is short. The voice organizer, I've only heard it a few times since being in Korea, but it's one of the 3 I recognize. I know you. Our driver. Where am I? I'm glad the drug didn't dull your senses too much. Yes, I've been driving around Korea this week. My name is... whatever Kwangjo. I'm the father of both Zhang and Eunji. Sorry I deflowered your daughter. Thank you for accompanying them on these past few days, for you have given me hope. Hope? You mean I'm not going to die? Not in my hands, no. And hopefully not at all. Regardless, I put you in danger by bringing you to Korea and associating you with my daughters. How so? I am, as you would say, a dead man walking, as are my girls. My son's not quite back yet, and it's pretty dark in here, but you sound pretty healthy, and Zhang and Eunji are both very healthy. It's not like that. Cocaine. How much do you really know about North Korea? Honestly, not a whole lot. Considering I fell for your line saying Pyongyang, a suburban part of Seoul, you probably have a very good idea about my lack of awareness. North Korea is a bloody dictatorship. Pick your poison. Our leader is made out. Yeah, we already saw this. See if some results around here in your visit. This is the leadership of our country. Glare is suspected of executing at least 70 people. With some potential political opponents and their families. It appears I made this list as well. Are you saying you're going to be the target of a political execution mandated by Glare's leader? That's nuts. I mean, our leaders are pretty annoying, but at least Hillary and Donald didn't kill each other's families and associates. They've already poisoned my wife to death. It's only a matter of time before they come for me and my girls. So I made a plan ahead of time. One to at least maybe save my girls. It's me just now. You're the one who invited me to Korea while playing Panzer Models online, aren't you? I pitched it as an idea to the party, to lure an American soldier over and try to create an international incident. In reality, I wanted you to meet my daughters and hopefully fall in love with Eunji, my youngest. That part must have worked, seeing as you're sitting here right now. Yes, in a roundabout way, Eunji and I have confessed our mutual love of each other. My precious youngest girl, I'm happy she managed to express her feelings. Problem is, I'm not sure how to go about getting you out of the country safely. The rest are leaning on me to turn you over soon on any charge I can trump up. My plan was to send you and the girls to the United States Embassy in Pyongyang. That's a no-go. If I had to guess, relationships with the USA have been so sour for so long we don't even have an embassy in Pyongyang, do we? No, you don't. Really should have made sure of that little fact before springing this plan. It appears Sweden is the protective power for the United States and North Korea. Yeah, that's a big gaping hole in the plan there. Sweden might take me in and send me back to the United States. Maybe. There's no way they're getting involved with sheltering 2 North Korean citizens who are part of the People's Army, no less. I'm well aware of that, however, I do have a backup plan in place. Ends up, but I still can't make anything of his face. Goes to the door and opens it, and slowly both Eunji and Zhang walk in. Hey! Oh, strong girls, this ordeal will be over soon. Father, I can't leave you here to face your death on your own. Please reconsider coming with us. You know I can't go. But Appa, I can't leave you here to die. My precious daughter, I want to survive the trip. Though I built up a tolerance to the poisons our country uses, I'm not immune. And if I survive sneaking back into the shipyard one more time, I would perish on the journey. There's enough to know that the girls my girls lived on, safe and away from this godforsaken country. He's shaking, lettering, crying along with them. Feel like I'm going to cry myself. This will be the last time his father will get to hold his children and tell him he loves them. Parents will attempt the impossible for their children. This man is trying to avoid the needless and senseless death of his daughters. For him, for my budding relationship with Eunji, for the love she bears Zhang, I must help him. Sir, what are my marching orders? This is an army game, cocaine. This is deadly serious. You think I don't know that, Eunji? This man is trying to ensure that the 2 of his most precious beings on the planet to him don't die in a tragically stupid fashion. I handle problems best when I compartmentalize them in a military sense. So I need to know his plan, our marching orders, so I can help him achieve his final wish. You have my gratitude, son. There's little time, so listen closely. We are in Nampo, a port city south of Pyongyang on the Taedong River, leading to the Yellow Sea. There's a large order of garments being exported from here today. It took a long time for them to finish the final batch, but it's a large enough shipment to put in a large metal shipping container. It's ventilated as they don't want the garments to grow musty in a closed container, so you'll be able to breathe. I've been slowly hiding rations and other vital items in the bins. You should be fine for food and water if you go easy on the supplies. So smuggling ourselves out by trade ship then. It's the only solution that came to mind. However, I don't know where the ship is heading. Likely China, however, could be anywhere from Europe to South... Oh shit, that could be a long trip. Oh, see? What are we going to do about needing to use the facilities? There are a few buckets hidden in the clothing as well. Gotta sneak out and empty them overboard at night to avoid the smell lingering. The container does open from the inside as well, as a safety precaution. I said, how much time do we have? Precious little. I believe there are already authorities here in Nampo looking to apprehend all of us. We need to find container DPRK24601. It's on the ground, so accessing it will be easy once you find it. 24601. Let me write that down, just in case. 24601. DPRK. Just in case it matters. It may not matter in the end, but you never know. It's on the ship called Destiny Favors Glorious Leader. One of the girls can point it out. Well, that's an overinflated name if I've ever heard one. I'll wait outside the door so you 3 can say your goodbyes. I'm grateful. Please do all you can to get them to America. Get them to safety. I don't say anything but give them a knowing nod and salute. I think if I tried to talk, I'd end up crying. Can't do that right now. I need to be on my game. A few minutes later, the girls come out, their eyes full of tears. Not that I blame them. They won't ever see him again. If we fail, we're dead. If we succeed, it doesn't matter since we can't come back and he'll be dead. This is 50 shades of fucked up. I have to keep it together and be strong for them. I have an unspoken promise to keep. Let's go. The girls just nod and follow me out of the building. Doesn't look like the shipyard is too far from here. Which is good because as we left the building to head that way, I saw that some people's army soldiers heading right for the building we just left. They didn't notice us though. We need to get to that shipyard quickly without being seen. Any ideas? Our best bet might be the walking path over there. We can try and sneak through the forest as best we can, and the trees may provide some cover. Too dangerous to take the main road. Understood, let's walk at a brisk pace. The walking path, I quickly check my pockets. They put my wallet in. My keys, oh, and that crappy excuse for cell phone. They put that in my pocket too. I hope it's turned off. Need to save juice for when we reach our destination. Try to pull all the essentials back into your pockets when we dressed you. The rest of your stuff is back at our place, probably confiscated by now. Well, on the plus side, they can't hold that Tokyo Hotel band t-shirt against me. Both good will let that memory good. They just need something to get through this. Good progress. I haven't seen too many people's army members patrolling the walking path. We're able to avoid the attention of the few that are. Give us over 10 more minutes. We should get there. This is going too well. Are you trying to jinx this? What are you talking about? It's just super sin. Don't worry about it. Don't jinx us! That again, we move along in silence, so Eunji's coming hasn't jinxed us yet. We're almost at the harbor now. So we enter the harbor alone. People's army member appears. He also speaks in Korean in Harshtown. Guns are not allowed here. Who is this guy? A tourist? Where's your group and minder? I'm sweating bullets here and need to do something fast or we'll all be wearing bullets. We are his minders. He wanted to see the area up close. Ula, you are not in uniform. Are you here on a sabotage mission? Stay put while I call this to the commander. Screw that. Kapow! You must defeat Gunny to stand a chance against me. Dear God, you just jabbed out his eye. I knew that, whoa, would come in handy one day. We'll have plenty of time to explain what the hell that was once we secure ourselves on the ship. We have to blind an unconscious army member and hide him in a nearby tool shed. We should be long gone before he comes to. Let's move, Zhang. Lead the way. Doesn't take long, and Zhang has us looking at the ship. With all the hustle and bustle getting the thing out of port, we're able to sneak on board. There, container. Okay, so I didn't need to remember. So inside a metal container, I can't help but compare myself to Jean Valjean right about now. Hey, just because I'm Marine Corps doesn't mean I don't have time to between crayon eating to read some classic literature. We close the door and lock it behind us. Some light coming in from the vents, enough so we can rummage for our stuff when needed. We head towards the far back and settle in for our trip. Yay! Did we escape? Oh, guys, I have to pee. Let's scrounge for one of the buckets, Eunji. This is pretty much how time goes. Scrounge for the food and water that Kwangjo left. We sleep. We try to entertain each other. Try to bolster spirits about going to the west. It's a cool place called Las Vegas where you can spend all day ignoring the natural desert beauty and instead stay inside dropping quarters on slot machines while drinking free booze. To tell me stories about their parents. I think it's cathartic for them. In general, we just try to keep ourselves from going bunks with being locked up in a shipping container out at sea. Fortunately, at least none of us got seasick. Finally, after who knows how many days, I hear people talking about the container. They seem somewhat distressed. What's more, the container is getting lifted in the air, likely by a crane. Did you catch any of what they said? Crane said something about not being behind on the shipment. I can't make out what any of the other people said, as I don't know what language they were speaking. They happen to hear the Koreans mention where we are? They sent a song to Duras when we were at the port. Damn, I know that's in Europe, but I can't recall where. That does explain why we were on the ship for so long, though. Like we were in the air there for a bit, so I think we're not on the ship anymore. Must be on a cargo truck heading somewhere. Afraid I didn't catch where the truck is heading. Supposed to find out when we get there. We should change back to our uniforms so we can officially surrender our citizenship at the nearest embassy. We are from North Korea, after all. Not much is said as the truck rumbles along the road for hours. We do have one interesting conversation on the ride, though. Mostly I tell them about the West. Mostly tell them how nice it is, beautiful scenery, friendly people, opportunity. Probably sound like a commercial, but they sound excited. Finally, we appear to be pulling into this. Oh, please let it be good. Please let it be good. We get out of the box, stretch our legs in the sun. Looks like a damn. God damn it! We're in like Syria or something, aren't we? Can you make out where we are at all? Right marker, not too much flying. Not too far down the flying. Red flag with blackbird. Bad news, more bad news. Wonderful, and that would be welcome to Albania. This is the West. Wow, the West Sox in Pyongyang didn't look quite this bad. You think this is bad? Wait till we get home to Detroit. Oh, shit. Wait, that was it? Wait, that was it? So now we're in, well, Albania. Albania's gotta have... Oh, let me Google it real quick. Does Albania have embassies? Alright, they go. Hey, there's a U.S. embassy in Albania. So yeah, they're fine. Oh, there's the fast play, whatever you want to call it, speed run for this game. going for Eunji. Got to see some new stuff. So tomorrow I'll do a speed run going for Zhong. See if it's the same ending. Oh, what if it's the one that gets you executed? Ooh. Can you imagine? Because I'm pretty sure one of these ends with you being executed. I would not be surprised. So I'm guessing if you go for Eunji, you live, you get to Albania, but Albania has a US embassy, so you'll live. Probably. But if you go for Zhang, you may end up getting executed. I did hear that they're, like, the people who made this game advertised, like, oh, hey, there's a, a mod for this game for nudity, and it's like, yeah, I'm not that much into Toon Poon, I don't need to see that. But if you are, get this game, find the mod, then you can do it yourself. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.